Here's the annual Film Mobile Suit Show. We veterans of the One Year War gather our old mobile suits and we share the stories, we teach the youngins, and we just have...
Oh, right, I forgot about that. All right, let me just go ahead and... we'll put the link out there. Just, and we'll post up over on X. Although I think I'm kind of live with that too. Let's see, everything before that, I don't need. So many apps got to close just to get them out of the way. Oh, shoot, man, my controller's dying. There we go. Oh, come on. Let me pull that down real quick. You know, things ain't ever going quite like you expect, but that's what happens. I am super washed out. 5%. There we go. Screen share. Okay, well, apparently my controller's not working like I expected to. There we go. Now we should be all set. There we go. We go into war. Let's see. Oh, I guess I should probably start over here. Yeah, maybe with the tree. Let's see. Do I want to focus here and rush up ahead, capture some territory, or do I want to? Yeah, we'll build some tanks. We'll start rushing it from here. Now we'll go one further down. He can go capture that. And we can start to hold this territory. Though I probably really should try to pull back and catch that in the middle, but that might slow me down. So maybe I'll just let them bring that up, and then I'll try to hold as much of that middle ground as possible. All right. Get that airfield. And we'll secure that. That way I can kind of hold a good, strong good start to this area here. And then just because, let's start pumping out at least a tank a turn. Actually, I can do 2. And what the heck, we'll do one there. And we'll have that start going back. Oh, hey Dave. I had a little time before some other show stuff started going on and figured, this is stuff I could be playing. I'd probably be playing off air, and I figured, why don't I just do something on? This is one of those games that I've always been a big fan of, and always kind of itching to play a bit. It's just sort of kind of bubbled back up to the surface for me. Are we gonna 22? Nah, let's play it smart. Let's focus on these infantry. And you can go up there. And you can take that out. So, let's see. Looks like next turn, this tank's going to come down here. Is going to hit my tank. And unfortunately, because I don't have that city captured, I won't have any healing there. So I'm really going to have to start relying on my other troops to come up and help secure this all. So for 10,000, maybe I should the problem is if I build a tank here, it's going to take like at least 3 turns before it becomes usable. Yeah, what the heck. Oh yeah, I forgot about the helicopter. And there comes the tank. Yeah, that hurt. Okay, so yeah, no, I love me a good strategy game too. You know, they're always great because you can always sit down and really try to plan your turns out and really get into the minutia of how the turn's going to play out. Because at the end of the day, you don't really have anyone to blame for your failures but yourself. So we are going to pull him up, and because that's only going to do very little there, we're going to focus on the infantry, clear that out, because the name of the game is to deny them any more forward advancement. And this is going to at least help secure and hold off that helicopter from staying too close to my troops. And you're going to go up there. Okay, so now that I have the 2 bases here, I can build at least 2 ground troops a turn. And I want to play it smart. If I were to put rockets there, he would probably just come flying over and try to get in my blind spot. So let's build one more there, and we'll do another tank just to keep that momentum going. And then we have this here is going to stay there. And that's it for the turn. Okay, yeah, that kind of hurt. No, leave my dudes alone. See, and then Max is the CO I'm fighting is a guy who specializes in direct force combat. So all of his troops hit a lot harder than they normally would. Okay, so let's drop him here. Oh my gosh. Let's focus on this guy. Okay, cool. We got level 1 of the power, but we're not going to use that yet because I want to save it for the big... Oh, why did I hit it? Oopsie. I don't even know what her power does. Improves your chance to strike with massive firepower and destroy your enemies. Lucky. Okay, so it's a luck bonus. Not what I intended. Because I want that 2-star ability that just drops 3 missiles. Pull you up. And you're going to clear that out. Because I don't want that thing around no more. You're going to start capturing that. So as it stands, I'm getting 20,000 a turn to his 14,000. At this point, it's just purely a war of attrition. Of I will ultimately win just because I've got the base. I've got the money to be able to outspend him. So let's start getting into something a little pricier. Get that in a tank. And we'll go ahead and supply those. He's a dead man walking, but he's going to do that all the same. Oh, and he's got jets. Well, I'm not really using the airfields too much, so that jet's going to do nothing because it can only target air units. Okay. Oh, I'm actually surprised you let that stay. Yeah, that's fingers crossed. 78% should be enough. That deals 73%, so we should have that taken care of. Yep. Okay, so that'll be a little closer, and I know that tank's going to come down and bother him, but you know what, let's... Yeah, that should be enough. Brrr. I mean, it kind of hurt me more than him. Because he's got the additional defensive power of being in the woods, so, you know, what can you expect there? I'm still going to come out ahead here. I'm still going to at least get one new city captured. So let's go ahead and flip that. You're not going to waste your time there. So we'll have you come down. And I need you to come forward. And because you will take a turn or so to move, that'll be a good spot for coverage. And I really need to watch out for this guy. So I figure we'll primarily use this just for at least filling a space in the map. And we can go ahead and I don't know. I'm thinking let's hit something a little beefier with a medium tank and an AA. That's the only thing left. And we'll end. This turn is going to hurt, though. Nah. Oof. Oh, shit. Let's see. So that changed things up a little bit. Oh, I see. He's doing the exact same thing I was doing. Yeah, I can't capture that city now. But that's all right. We'll make do for a turn. That jet can stay there all at once. And let's see. I get the feeling he's going to keep trying to jump over here. So smart money would tell me to at least leave an AA back here. That way it can at the very least take out some of their dudes. That and maybe an APC just for the sake of having that extra coverage. Oh, shoot. I need that. Okay, so let's hit that. That city's captured, so that's all done. You can hit that guy up. Hey, junkie. Just a little chill stream here while I waited for some other stuff going on later. I figured I could play this off air or I'll just go live. Try to get some watch hours down. Junkie, did you ever play this game? This was I gotta tell you, like, this was probably of all the Advance Wars, this is by far my favorite. I think this one is better than I think this one's ultimately better than the likes of the Game Boy Advance games, or even the later games. This is sort of the perfect blend because there's a lot of customizability to your characters, to your commanding officers. Okay, 7. Yeah, that should be enough. So, I have a couple of options. I could try to throw in a... You know what? I do not. I thought I had money for some big weapons, but no. See, with all those dudes, an anti-air would be good, but the medium tanks and everything seem to do really well against them anyway, so... yeah, what the heck, medium tank is going to have its more general use. Even though I don't need it, a recon. I should have expected that. I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and kill those dudes, but they served their purpose. They captured it. Look at this freaking guy. Look at that. Look at my dudes are too tough. You can't beat them. And here comes the battlecopter. Okay, so let's start punching some holes in their wall. Meow. You do not get to kill my guys. You don't get to take my stuff. My control, I don't know if it's coming through, but my buttons are getting a little sticky, a little clicky. So apologies if you hear too much of the clickety clack of the controller, because not intended, but these things do sometimes happen. So if I come up here, let's see, I could completely wipe that out, or this can, there we go. You know, the big thing I need to do is try, so my next big push I need to go for is to try to take out this base. So that way he stops pumping out guys this far up, and I can start securing a lot more of this area out. So we're going to secure that. Make sure that my city is safe. I'm less worried about the guy than the Jeep, so we'll take that out. You can capture that. All right, yeah, let me... I'm going to have to take this controller apart because I am having to pour like hydrogen peroxide onto the controller in order to get it to stop being so sticky. There we go. It's silly, but it works. You could stay there, and you can build me a missile platform. That's everything I got, so we are all set. Blast. Okay, so a bunch of new troops. All right, and here's what I was waiting for. This is what I meant to get before. I'm going to send you packing. Covering fire. Fuck your copter. Okay, so that's going to provide me some coverage for this area here. You'll truly never master 4X gaming until you win Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Well, you know, I gotta get a working platform that can run it because I don't think my system's good enough to handle that. The only thing we can shoot down here is you. And that's just dead, so we aren't going to bother. Watching the vid. Okay, so that is low. We do need some little bit of repair there. You know, I almost want to give this guy just like a little pity target, but not really. And you could, and we'll put that Neo tank up there so it can start kind of protecting dudes, and the APC is going to give that some more ammo, some more fuel, so it can keep moving, keep blasting. And you still only do 13%. Okay, so what if we put this here? Okay, 70%. That won't kill him, but holy shit, it will. Her luck bonus comes to the rescue. And we might as well start picking at this a little bit. Okay. And you know what? Yeah, we'll clear that off. He's going to suffer. Finally got everything set up for... Tell you what, are you talking for the traditional, like, running through the Halo story mode or multiplayer, or what you talking there, tabletop? Okay, so you're low on ammo, so that's gonna be less of a pain in my butt. But I'm feeling lucky. Let's go ahead and get up here. And it's kind of a shame I don't have anything that can park on that, so I can't deny them the base this turn. But we'll just go ahead and park that here. And another Neo tank. And how about an APC? All right, so there needs to be a law against this. I need those. Uh-oh. Oh, now you're catching on. Okay, so we'll work on capturing that. And you can do 40%. That should be enough. Not quite enough to take him out. Oh, so that should do, let's see, 46. We'll go have you go up here. Hit that from the backside. Ladies. Finish that off. And if we park that there, he can no longer make use of that base. So we will keep moving. You only do 7. Yeah, that's not enough. So I moved that here primarily because I think it's going to help. It'll protect the rocket launcher, so he can't take that out. That'll do a nice flat 10%. And even if it's at 8, it'll heal for 2 by the next turn, so we'll be good. No. That's right, Max. Keep crying. You know, that does need a little bit of assistance. And at this point, it is now becoming a matter of protection. Now comes the long march to victory. Okay, I'm not as worried because the only stuff he can use to damage me is super weak. So we should be all set. Yeah. Okay, you can't do anything, so you stay there. And that gives me a nice little air coverage that way. You're stuck. So that's now my city, which gives me some extra ability to start healing some units out this way. Okay, so you are severely limited. So if I put the copper chopper there, it's 35. I guess it would kind of do some stuff. But let's see here. So I'm thinking let's start punching some holes. And now it just becomes a matter of bringing dudes in to shove his poop in. See, you're parked. Okay, so you're parked in the city, so we can go ahead and move you. And there's a small chance you can not kill him. And this will provide me a nice little bridge cover. But we're going to go ahead and clear out these dudes. Skadoosh. And you need to stay there. Oh, yeah? Which game is this binder going to be for, Junkie? Okay, so we'll fly up here. And that's all I got for right now. Honestly, I don't even think I need to buy anything else right now, but it don't hurt to kind of at least keep something coming forward every round. You know, I like Fire. I like Advance Wars better than Fire Emblem because the ability to keep building your troops to be able to combine units. It's different than like the permadeath that you get in that game. So with every turn, the battlefield keeps changing. I can keep bringing in new units. So, for example, we are going to rocket the shit out of this tank here. And that's gone. Now comes the time where we need to start hitting him harder, pushing him back further so I can start to pull more troops up. My helicopter's going to take out his helicopter. So the 6 and a 3 can combine, and we'll make a 9 out of them. Yeah, we'll pull that back to heal that. He'll move up. He'll move up. He'll move up. Yeah, what the heck? We'll just pull this up just to throw some supplies on these guys, and you can move up to keep that base covered. See, this can come down, probably kill that guy. So then what I'll do is roll over, take this guy out and destroy that, cover that base, destroy that guy. And look, now we've got a nice, fresh, brand new tank from what used to be 2. And this is kind of more, like I was saying, why I like Advanced Wars. There's a lot of little things I can do with all the troops I keep bringing out every single turn. To where, yeah, you don't, I mean, honestly, like in any game, you don't want to lose any troops, like, you know, a chess game, but sometimes it's smart to know when to sacrifice a piece. This seems to be so slow. I don't even need the mega tank, but I kind of want to build it. Or, you know what? Stealth bomber. That's all I have left, so we'll end the turn. And that's fine. That Jeep was served its purpose. Yeah, he fucked my shit up good. It's another city captured. So let's pull this up. So you can go up, capture that. Because you're a little limited for movement. You can go down there, take him out. Yeah. Yeah, if we go. Or if we go here. You know what? You can keep that. I'm not as worried about that one. I put a couple of weaker pieces out to lure him into, you know, moving his guys out of position. And that's okay. And with that, he can now no longer build ground troops. And we'll fly it up in the sky. Bombers in the sky. But you know what? He can do something. Yep, and this seems pretty obvious. He's running out of options, and this is his best chance to make any sort of comeback. Not that he's going to do much good. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. That's okay. We don't need that. You know what? Superpower. Right. 1, 2, a 3. Okay, so let's capture that. Let's get these captured first and foremost. So you can roll down. Take that out. This should be enough to take that out. Or instead, I think what we'll do is drop the bomb. Pew. So I have a couple of win conditions here that I can win with. First, the headquarters is captured. Second is that I eliminate all of his units, which is kind of no, I can't quite do it this turn. And because we are all about limiting the options right now, we are going to slowly cover all his bases up. So the only thing he can do next turn is play with this airport. A little odd that he didn't do that, but we'll finish this off all the same. Not bad. I'll take an S rank. That's a better than I think like the I think C I had before. Almost enough for level up. So plenty of maps that I still have to do. and then against multiple opponents. So if we... Oh, I always do that. I thought I better against the missus. She's a one tough cookie. Anyway, come buy some stuff. So I figure let's... New DS map. Helix Peninsula. You choose a 4 CO versus map. Cross Cape. Is that what you're after? Thanks for coming in. Don't get discouraged. Okay, so let's do one more. Okay, do I want to deal with naval shit and Drake? Or Hawk and his aircraft? Helix Peninsula. Oh, that's right. This the two. That's the other mode for this. And we'll stick to 2s for right now. I bet I could do this one better. Or maybe I'll show off like the point of the leveling up and this difference is here. Yeah. So for my setup, I'm gonna pick my CO. And being that this is a largely ground-based one, actually, no. What I think what I'll do, we'll back out. We're gonna do this with the powers turned off, and try to to try to do that better, but also because I want to, I guess, kind of rank Jess up. She's doesn't have any XP right now, and I really want to get her. I want to start getting her bumped up, so that way I can take advantage of her ground-based capabilities. And this is purely a ground-based map. Let's see. The movement range of vehicle, her 1-star ability, movement range of vehicular units goes up by 1 space. Your attacks increase. Fuel and ammo is also replenished, which I can always use. And then the overdrive increases her the range up by 2 spaces, so they can move further. Attacks increase, and fuel ammo are also replenished. So again, this is going to be a CO where I don't necessarily need the APCs to keep me refueled for all the battles, which makes her really nice in that department. And then I guess I should probably look at who I'm facing. It's Cole. Dude who has a paintbrush for hair. Adept at making quick decisions. He stores up energy for his CO power at a faster rate than other COs. He's a master of road-based battles. His movement range for all units is increased by 1 space. Units have more firepower on roads. Movement ranges for all units is increased by 2 spaces. Units have more firepower on roads. Okay, so if I can keep the roads dominated, he won't be an issue, and that's only to come along in this section here. So I want to focus on coming down the left side, but then probably try to prioritize the right. And I think that's going to be the strategy. Okay, so in 2 turns, I'll have infantry there. And then I think what I'll do over here is build an APC and an infantry so I can hurry on getting them down here straight away. So next turn, I'll start capturing that base there. Nope. And all in that. One of my favorite little strategies I like to do with this map is drop a rocket right here, because it always has enough range to be able to hit this base here. So no matter what, he's gonna have to keep repairing whatever gets built there to further hinder him. So that'll go there. And then, yeah, I guess I could probably go ahead and right away build my rocket. And yeah, we'll make a mech. Okay, so we'll capture that right away. You can start going back up. Give me that base. Then I think within about 2 turns, that'll be all set. So now what I'll do is, let's see, this is tank treads. Okay, so that's, I mean, it's still going to cost 2 space of movement, but beats the 3 for tires. Yeah, we'll start rolling tanks out on this side. So what I should probably do is, again, start busting tanks out over here and start kind of securing this as we try to get down here and get these bases. Okay. With that, you've got that secured. And you got to do the long walk, my friend. And then we'll start pumping out more tanks. So I'm still ahead, 13 to, well, 10. But now I've got that issue to worry about. Okay. Saturday night, no date. I got 2 liters of Shasta, and my Rush mixtape. Let's rock, dude. That's what it's all about. Just kind of find those games you like, rock and roll. Let the good times roll. So no sash to here, but I do have a 2 liter of some, moon mist. And this is what I was talking about here, because this is just the right space so I can rain some hellfire down. And his guy can only, I think only go 3 spaces. Yeah. So my guy's safe here, basically, unless, he can't do anything about it unless he starts building rockets there. And it's not enough. That's what I love about this, though. It's not enough to kill this guy, but he's always going to have to, whenever he starts his turn, he's going to have to pay some repair cost, and this still won't have enough. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should put a rocket here that I can rain some additional hellfire down. Might be fun. Might be a fun idea. So unfortunately, I don't. Wait, did I build something? Oh, that's right. I did build a tank. Okay, that's why I can't build one there. So let's still throw out a recon. Day 6. Okay. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. We got this. Now, leave my dude alone. Hey, recon, leave that dude alone. Bam, 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 bam. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start peppering him. Unfortunately, with the way this map has a tendency to go, he's going to start bringing in some stronger guys over here, and I'm still kind of bringing in weaklings. So what I really need these 3 or 4 over here secured. So it's my 14 to his 11. And this game's all about the resources. And that's going to finish that off. Now, the one downside is this is now going to need an entire extra turn to start capture that off. But we got this. Let's see, I got 15. That's enough for a rocket there, but I need to start building up the forces with a couple more than just that. And again, it's fine, even if we don't have enough to finish that off, because it's an attrition on his money. So this tank is going to come in no matter what I do. So I'll stay just out of his range while we build in that. Hey, Snope. Yep, I will. I'll be sure to tell Charlie he's expected. And you know what? Do we have anything for you while I get this? You know, we'll here. It is, when the time starts coming down, we'll throw one of these.
Let's get things started. Gundam fight all set. Ready? Go!
Yeah, we'll throw one of those out. Charlie, he better get his bitch ass onto the stage. Why you got me so mean? You know what you did. Oh. Do I have? I gotta go through all my clips. Yeah, I have so much stuff I've like completely ignored and forgotten about. Yeah, I'll throw that up. Throw that on here. I got other things I need to upload and bring into the game. Okay. Yep. Wait. It was a hit and run. Huh. That was weird. So that's gonna be the biggest threat to me. It's gonna be that tank there. Unfortunately, it's already gonna have the benefit of healing, but we are going to make this work nevertheless. Oh, dude. I don't even know why he built that there. Is it just because it's that base keeps getting hit? It's kind of a dumb AI. But you know, if he wants to waste his money that way, have at it. All right. And let's stop letting you build stuff. Let's stop letting you capture bases. Now the tanks start rolling. Yeah, we better start. We better stick to the tank plan for now. This will be good for right now. Okay, so we are on day 8, and I think the last time I did this map, it was what, 32? Tank, yeah. We have a full-on tank parade going on, Tanser. Cole doesn't know what he has coming. All I need to do is keep him off the roads, keep bringing in new tanks every turn, and we'll be good. Okay, 7-7. That was a equal exchange there, I guess. I don't know why that. Oh, right, because I'm stronger, so that makes sense. You know, it's fine. We lost one. But his other stuff got weakened in the process, so we're still good. Okay, that's just dumb AI. But where are you going to... Again, he's still building on this base. The computer for this game is a little dumb at times. Doing baffling things like that. But we are going to punish him all the same. I'll take it. So you can come down, hit that. Smack that tank down on the floor. Smack that tank all overboard. We're rolling a parade out. Okay, so not enough to finish that one off, but we will nevertheless persevere. You can stay there for the moment. You can keep... So that 7 can stay there for a turn or two more, so he can heal. He'll move around. You could focus on hitting that. And I'll have you roll up. Clear out that guy. He's still got one loaded up in the APC, but that's not going to be a problem. Actually, come to think, we probably should focus on have you move up, and in 2 turns you can start taking that. So then, in 3 turns plus the 2, actually in 4 turns this basically taken away. And we got another tank here, so let's move 6. You move 6. They both move the same. Gonna actually get. I should, though. My strategy has always been to kind of wait for that final power up. Let's see. That's good. And yeah. Plus, next turn I could probably hit him a little harder. Oh, Tancer, you're right. Yeah, I can actually move a little further with the infantry. That's gonna speed that up a turn. Good call. So it's just as a CO, I don't play with a ton. I just only kind of started coming around to her to try out once in a while. And so far, so good, all things considered. She's a pretty decent one to use. And here's what I was a little worried about. So let's get that superpower down. I wish that Nintendo had opted to go for this game instead of doing a remake of the original, because as far as I'm concerned, this is the peak. Oh yeah. Yeah, they had a bunch of little accessories that just didn't make the transition over, didn't they? For example, one of my favorite designs was Grits, I think from 2, where he was just trench coat dude. Yeah, she's just as Miss Punctuality. Okay. Clear that away with 1. $93, that's going to do some good damage. And I get that for Advance Wars 2. Oh, yeah, PvP. Yeah, that makes sense. I was always just such a single player war room guy that I love just all of the little power-ups and stuff that they put into this game. The ability to customize and change out the COs and what all they're capable of always just appealed to me so much. You're dead. Okay, so now you need to come down and get that. You're going to keep that supplied. That should be cleared out. Nope. Can you it? No, you can't. Yeah. See, I wonder why that is. Is it just that maybe Advance Wars 2 had such a better balance to it that made that game so much more appealing? maybe just other people aren't as big a fan of the customizations to the CEOs like I am. And I mean, that's entirely possible. Like, I'm willing to see that, like, I'm the odd man out for that little ability. I can't even talk. Either way, I'm gonna have to probably look her up. You can't survive. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the extra dual strike stuff just has. Okay, I guess yeah. There's just way too many moving parts that it makes it so much more difficult to have to deal with and compete. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do a rocket there. And another infantry. Just we can start focusing on getting those bases flipped. You're not going to survive. Well, it could have been worse. Plus, we're fighting off the road, so he's not going to be obnoxious. So you keep doing your thing. Like Drake Olaf, 40% minimum army. I can see that. Okay, so now we've got those, bases covered. Actually, I'll bring you down. This thing has 5 shots to it, so we'll be fine for a couple rounds. And can we actually 17%? Yeah, we gotta start piecing this thing out. You're weak. You'll be enough to take that out. That's another 17 there. Will be good. Should be down to 1%. And it's fine. We're starting to box him in. Yeah. And they'll just kind of, I'm sure, probably live like a little distraction. I want to say this is probably the winning strategy. Just tank spam. Dude, this the black hole like superpower theme just is a nice little theme. I'm a big fan of it. It's fine. We don't need that tank. Plus, all it does is just distract him from hitting one of the fuller hit point ones. You know, it's fine. We're just peppering them down. So now, I think what we're going to start doing is covering those bases up so we can start to limit his ability to further his resources. So let's hit that. And that'll cover that bottom base. So now we can hit two of his bases. War crimes! War crimes! War crimes! Hey, come on, it's only war crimes if you lose. I think history has proven us all that. Can you actually take out the Neotank? They don't even armor the schools. I mean, look, you're going to get an education, and isn't that the most important thing you can protect? You really got to sit here and properly protect your most valuable assets, which should be the schools. But we're not going to do that because that costs money, and we got to build tanks. Yeah, it'll be fine. So I don't like Bazooka Joe here, and so he's got to go. And you know what? Let's hit a hole in that. He's got 3 points. You can do 30 there or possibly 30 there. That's a good trade. So then I will go ahead and combine there. Give us a nice 8 tank. Oh, yeah, I haven't been building anything. Not that I really need to at this point, but all the same, we're going to flex a little bit, children. Can you, we're just going to build a happy little war crime. And no one's going to notice. That's all right, children. My units are going to survive. And they're going to paint a happy little bloody battlefield down. Hello, neighbor. I see you're impressed with the strength of my armored plating. Why, yes. My tanks, in fact, do have a nice skirting to them. I know you want to look at the underside of my tank skirting, but I'm afraid I can't let you do that. The wounded have the worst aim there, for they are the primest targets. And oh, the sounds they make as their bodies hit the floor. So I know at this point the battle's basically done, but I still want to have my little flex in. That's one down. And you know what? I need an APC over here to keep that rocket resupplied. But we're gonna Swiss cheese this tank because it has terrible skirts, and we have a dress code to maintain. Hey, it's only war crimes we're committing. Targeting the wounded. I mean, it's not my fault that like they suck at dodgeball. And by dodgeball, I mean a nice 50 caliber shell. Is this any help? No, no. Unfortunately, this 2, 3, 4, 5, it comes like just short. Which is why I need to keep the rocket here on the plane, so that way I can target that base. Which is kind of annoying. So you have to like either you have to potentially risk you have to potentially take your stuff off of that base. Or you can always so yeah. So you can either keep it on and not being able to hit the stuff as it spawns, or you have to keep an APC nearby to keep the ammo refueled. But I don't think any of that matters because next turn this game should be over. Yeah, we'll hit that one, and maybe we'll no. So he's got very few options, one of which is apparently to cover one of his precious bases. But you know what? It don't matter. None of this matters. I just gotta clear out a medium tank and like this mostly dead dude. So that'll take him to 46. So maybe that'll be enough to hit 5. No. Oh, wait a minute. Or maybe we hit our superpower. No fear, no hesitation. Which almost sounds like a Kamen Rider line. No fear, no pain. Look, I'm just saying, after a while, it gets kind of hard to tell if like the body that's looks like strawberry jam was an animal, or maybe it was like maybe it just was some fruit spreads we spread over the battlefield. We were having such a lovely picnic. It was so wonderful. I mean, unfortunately, then the bomb started shelling, and all we had to worry about was a little bit of mustard gas. Okay, so I don't. Ooh, I might be able to just finish this off this turn. Yep. And she gone. Oh, we're just gonna use Cole's hair to paint the battlefield red because it looks like a paintbrush. You don't like my technique. Like, what was wrong with my technique? I was just not enough variety. Maybe I didn't go for the most optimal of solutions. I don't know. They don't appreciate me, and that hurts. It's a nice win, but I wanted to stomp you. I mean, almost a perfect S. I'm going to chalk that up as a win. Let me go ahead and grab a link for this, because here in a few minutes, we are hopping over to... Oh, did I not save that? Oh, well. Well, no, we don't have enough to... I don't even have enough to buy anything? That's lame. Yeah, what the heck? Well, see, I kind of like Grit when he has the cowboy hat. I think that's like the much better look for him. Andy. Okay, like, Jake objectively looks better with like the darker hair and the orange shirt, but I think the only reason they didn't go with that as his default is because it makes him look too much like Andy. Yeah, I mean, this option is always like the zombie form. They are so similar that like it's almost not even worth having those two as options, but I'll go with number 2. But with that said, I think it is a good time to sort of end things for the night, because we got a puppet show. Here, I will drop a link in the chat here, and you guys come on by. And yeah, let's go have some fun. Let's go enjoy some time with the puppets and have a very Merry Christmas. So guys, I think with that, I think we're gonna drop that out of here. Get that out, get that closed down. And with that, I will wish you all a Merry Christmas. Let's drop a clip on the way out. So I don't know, we'll end with a favorite. What was that? Oh, Tanser, thank you. Come on by. I'll post a link in all my usual places. Follow me over on Twitter at the Ironcaster, and catch you later.